Today we're going to make a Kerala style chicken curry. So this chicken curry is a little different. It's done in 3 parts. You've got the ingredients to marinate the chicken in. These are ingredients for the first tadka and the gravy, and these are the ingredients for the final tadka and garnish. To marinate the chicken, we have ginger garlic paste. You have fennel powder, turmeric, chili powder. You can use Kashmiri chili powder, coriander powder, and coarsely ground pepper powder, salt. And this is white vinegar. Mix it real well and leave it aside for about 30 minutes. The second part of making this curry is to get your ingredients ready for the gravy. So you have tadka or tempering is done with a mixture of equal amounts of black mustard seeds and fenugreek seeds, methi and rye, and of course some curry leaves, sliced onions, a nice tomato puree. You can use finely chopped tomatoes. I took a shortcut and used a puree. I left a little bit of vinegar that from the marinade. I saved it because it goes in the gravy, and a little bit of jaggery, powdered jaggery or sugar. You can use brown sugar, and this is coconut oil. To cook the chicken, you add about 3/4 of a cup of coconut oil. You can add more if you want, and we're going to get that to almost smoking hot. So let's start with the first tadka. This aroma is to die for. So some onion goes in. Now the onion is ready to get some tomatoes poured into it. So here's what I'm going to do. We added some tomatoes to this. I actually used a passata. You can use chopped tomatoes. You want to make sure that you keep stirring it maybe every 5 or so minutes to make sure it doesn't catch at the bottom. If it does, sprinkle a little bit of water and make sure you keep doing this until there's a rich layer of oil on this gravy. Let's put the chicken in. Ever so gently fold the chicken into the gravy. Laugh, smile, think happy thoughts. That's how you make good food. And do what all good Indians do. Take every last bit of spice. Like so. You know? Look at this. Pour it in. All the goodness in your gravy. Doesn't that look beautiful, Mamta? I think it's awesome. Look at that.
Absolutely.
Now remember, we saved a little bit of the vinegar, the white vinegar. So this is the time you pour it in. White vinegar. And to balance out the acids, you've got some tomatoes, you've got white vinegar. So you've got to balance it out, otherwise it'll be a little tart on your palate. That's why you use some brown sugar. Sprinkle some of that. And the marriage of all of these spices will just do this incredible dance on your palate. I'm telling you, this is one of our family favorite curries. We make it quite often. Now we're going to simmer it for about 25 to 30 minutes, medium to low heat. I've not added a whole lot of water, so it's all the gravy and the moisture from the chicken. So one last look before the lid goes on. And no peepsies. Once the lid goes on, leave it on. Let's take a look. Ah, beautiful. Stir it a bit. A nice gravy going. I'm going to actually leave it open for a bit and burn some of this extra water, make it a little drier than it is. I'm going to try and burn some of the extra water off. So So it's a little drier than it is. Always use a nice splatter screen so you don't mess up your cooktop. And turn it on high. And this time keep stirring it if you need to. Make sure it doesn't stick at the bottom. I think we're done. A little bit of gravy. And because we simmered it, notice that all the onion has actually just kind of turned into gravy. Start with your chilies. You can use more or less. I'm using about 2 long green chili peppers. Keep this handy to cover your tempering bowls. Now we are done. The curry is ready. So traditionally you can serve it with appams or rotis or even just on rice. This is a very, very flexible curry. If you can go to the Indian store and get dosa batter, that's always a great thing. Have some dosas with this. The best part of the show is when I get to taste my own creation. So here goes nothing. This is pretty damn good. It's really good. So guys, enjoy making this. All right folks, be good, do good, create good. Thank you for your support as always.